all, let's start with a new chapter, Media and Communication Technology. First, definition of communication. It is the process of sharing ideas, thoughts, or information in such a way that exact meaning of the content is understood by both communicator and receiver. How do we classify the communication? First, on the basis of interaction. There is one-way communication in which receiver's information, but he cannot reciprocate it to the sender. Example, speeches, lectures, radios. Second, two-way communication. In this process, both receiver and sender communicates. The exchange of ideas, thoughts take place. Example, talking on the phone. Next classification is on the basis of levels of communication. There is interpersonal communication, there is intrapersonal communication, group communication, mass communication, intra-organizational communication, and inter-organizational communication. Let's take one by one. Intrapersonal. Communicating with oneself, which involves analysis, observing, drawing the conclusions. Interpersonal. Sharing of thoughts with one or more people in face-to-face situation through body movements, gestures, facial expressions. Group communication. Type of interpersonal communication in small groups or gatherings. Mass communication, where thoughts, ideas, innovations, they reach larger section of the society. Intra-organizational communication. This takes place in highly structured organizations amongst various sections and departments. Inter-organizational communication. Developed by one organization to communicate with another. Example, Government of India is having various ministries under it. Various intra-organizational agencies are there. Various international agencies are there like UNICEF, WHO. So they communicate with each other. This is called inter-organizational communication. Classification on the basis of mode of communication. There is verbal communication. Verbal modes like speaking, singing is used to spread the message. Non-verbal, gestures, facial expressions, postures, eye contact, touch, sign language. On the basis of human senses, 10% of retention occurs when a person reads. 25% of retention occurs when the person hears. 30 to 35% of the retention occurs when he hears and he sees. 50% is because of the audiovisual, where he hears, he sees and he thinks. 90% when he does it, he has seen it, hear it and he does. Process of communication. Information or the content travels from sender to the receiver using the medium. See this? There is a source where the communicator or originator or a sender sends the message. Message may be an idea or a content. Through a channel like tools, medium, it reaches to the receiver, who is the audience, and receiver gives back the feedback to the source. Media means which uses various methods of communication for disseminating and sharing the ideas, thoughts, feelings, innovations. Type of media. There is a traditional media, example traditional folk puppetry, folk dance, theatre, literature, fair, festivals. There is a modern media. Mobile phone, radio, satellite, TV, modern print media, videos, conferencing. Functions of media. First, information. Through news, radio, newspaper, information is given. Motivation. Example, Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan, consumer education, through which we motivate the consumer to know about their rights. Entertainment, Dish TV channels. Interpretation, telling the facts and the figures. Transmission of values through puppetry, cartoons. Training can be given, like Toppers channel is there, NCERT class channels are there. Coordination. Large projects, they spread over the large geographical areas. Behavioral changes, personal hygiene, food habits, women empowerment program. Development, where the PM addresses to the masses. Modern communication and technology. Microcomputers, they are based on the microchip technology. Its functions for extension work. It keeps recording all types of information. Video text, the text service transmitted from central computer to home TV set through cable system. Email, message is typed on the computer and sent to the another computer via mobile phone. Interactive video, video system which is the combination of computer and videos. It also consists of teleconferencing, like interactive group communication between geographical dispersed participants. Example, empty classes are there, on which you have taken the classes throughout the year in 2020. Then what is satellite communication? Process of communication carried out with the help of satellite placed in a space is satellite communication. Advantages, it gives a high quality telecommunication all over the world. It benefits available in the isolated areas also. States about the availability of natural resources to the people who are on the earth. With this we have finished our chapter. Take good care of yourself.